Mame fa na se ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Memo bibiara kwaba eba PENDREAM TV. So we are new to the channel, subscribe to channel no, bell notification no, na share ma afofro ensa enkeli. Na Ghana amamra no ehye omampani biara democratically yebeto aba aye no. Se woba aban ma ene Ghana fo emmekasa na kire yen eniema anase the state a yede Ghana no ahye wonsa. Wo be free aban mu nso a tese ne enrechi president and as a former president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo echreye ebekam ebema the state of the nation address abra na ofree aban mu so na president John Dramani Mahama be free aban ma obeba be mayen the state of the nation address. Now one of the political analysts now very vocal ebra and I said within the 8 years of Nanado's governance now criticize every move of president and I said former president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. And our kasa now or the assembly atoja efa the state of the nation addresser President John Dramani Mahama Edebetuja some few days back. Here are describing as the reality of the state of Ghana. Yeah, or kase and never be why you done a ditcher was a you'll be afraid to align yourself with a Ghanaians your Ghana. So one Nana Poku etwa Nensemson or the secret scandal be of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. A kwanya offer so a mismanage on one kasane party seeker. Yeah, Utimuhu said he almost emptied the accounts according to Listowel Nana Poku. Yeah, was actually sika Nana Addo Akufo-Addo editor a car a bre esla owusu. Listowel Nana Poku described the state of the nation address. Said there is no better SONA, and I said there is no better address like that of the address of President John Dramani Mahama. Now Listowel Nana Poku said the SONA of President John Dramani Mahama SONA ama yahu the future of yen Ghana for any affairs no yens ye past. Listowel Nana Poku say or no as a political analyst no the expectations now was met on how President John Dramani Mahama is planning to propel Ghana in the next 4 years. No. Now Listowel Nana Poku etwa Nensemson Australia drain esi records say Bosia former president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo Ekoboye was far more than near President John Dramani Mahama in the previous 4 years. But delivery and nasa enyema oyema Ghana in that 4 years now onya less Bosiano is far better than the 8 years Nana Addo Akufo-Addo anya money even more than near President John Dramani Mahama in his years back. Yeah, now I expected say he could have done more than near President John Dramani Mahama in some years back, but he failed woefully.
Also on this State of the Nation address.
Well, Enra Mishebi and I be TB so. Febi no na mehwe TV febi no na was say me jahona e ko tena kamu na ye move ko ba bi nti me tie bi na from the get go no one would find out say Enra what were the expectations are na Ghana for a war efa eye de Urajo Mahama ebe deliver na me expectations were met, especially in respect of the background that Sebi Obejinaso they are propelling him into the future. It's now I was here the state of how Akufo-Addo left Ghana.
Now
and even though he was very charitable, I could see he was very, very economical with the truth. He did so because I think in my mind no me say when a gloomy picture is painted to the world ebema abemubuo aba because some of the things he spoke about, Sebi say, who the realities pa we obi a wo amanoni a wo yembe show. Say wo de wo ho ba be boy. Because Akufo-Addo nom we dey nyese o ma renam ne kra manaka do pe no. O ma fa chance ne kra to atwene. And o man no atetia pansam.
The meat is not down to the bones.
No,
you mean the marrow is gone, the bones are gone. And the bone in which
the bone and meat were no.
And it has been dissipated.
Yes, it's
indeed.
So yes. And so Enra as Obia Oye Nimdifo Nyansani no or who do or mining together on a path where we find ourselves as Obia ye free Sebi at a Puimua ye koyenim. And he didn't want to do so with the me. But also yang.
Let's do it together.
Yeah, that is how I realize say Obi bia utie Enra SONA no should reflect on nationalism. Say John Dramani Mahama was not there to be selfish in the quest to want to serve. He finds service or servant leadership as a tool a your man Mbappe bia said ye and in a shed enti Enra utie speech now. There's no better SONA like that ever, because it's the SONA a man who your past, the present and the future. Enti o shall say free baby na o mine eko enema ben na ye eko so o mine mu the measure say free corruption. Oh, and Pempi no ye discuss corruption, ye discussing in such a way say be to say obi na akọwie bibi na ye nka de krono magana fo hu ade potia aya enti no Ghana ni bi ti ba bi a ase emfa ne ho say obi akọwia oman sika, because onyi say sika na obi akọwia no eye ono ene ni nuanom ni na yonkofo nyina sika a mo ya omanfo sika ena nipa baako afa awasa ni sirim enti o sha se free babia na sabio ye sika samo a ye nyina no ye hu se okono no wa creative funds bebre oni ora mails a creative funds bebre sabi ora tony redu na bo nyum se wunya sika asie bi enti sika omampani kofo ehu oil ye sha se wo mails abfan so a ye two fango no omu create heritage fund ene sa sika no Akufo-Addo no mbaaye no om de awasa omusire amedru baby na o ka sinking fund ho asem say sika aka wo sinking fund mo em say no say aka 64,000 cedis.
No, 443 million
cedis. Okay, so 143 million cedis.
And so
$64,000 dollars. Na ohwe sika na ora mahama krampo sabi ofra bemu ojatu it was in excess of $350 million. Yeah. Nessa ohwe sika Akufo-Addo aya.
Na Listowel Nana Poku etwa nensem so no or the secret scandal bit of Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Ekwanya offer so MS manager on one kasane party sika. Yeah, Otimuhu said he almost emptied the accounts according to Listowel Nana Poku.
Na mede ka asia sembi so. Okay, time afoko beye MPP party chairman. O share party na account mu, Eco bank account no. Na sika akamu. Na Akufo-Addo no mu diama na kai 79 Ghana cedis.
David.
No, you can find out. This
no, baby. O say
Akufo-Addo. Time wa. Oru afoko beje party no as chairman no. Na Kwabena Japan the secretary.
Yeah.
Na Sami Crab ye second vice no. Omoko kan anim say na den we di party scammer aka 79 Ghana cedis no. Na account no sika wo mu ye 79 Ghana cedis. Na o ma di sika ni nyina manasa.
I do 100.
You know 100.
In fact, at the show boy.
Afoko num
do sikedi.
Afoko num sika omu wezi ye. Obi a no person ye ebia member of parliament bia no and I say MP aspirant bia no. Omu ma omu tue sika bi ma omu the bankers draft e ko tue ai. Sika no na e was afi omu the bankers draft ne ko to party account mu. Na e mature na party ni timi yi sika no etimi e de ye party na adwuma no. Ekufuado ene akwa bi e fe na bankwa ye bo a ona na ye treasurer. Omu di sika no omu de ko to McMahon account mu. Di sika no ma emu fa kese no omu de ko to McMahon account na onu free so as chairman ama afoko aba no ama even otanko bi chebi lante aba be dia ansana afoko aba no omu de ko ho ko to a defunct account na egunu ama sika no mature ma akufo do yi sika no die ama in one example no sika na omu yi ye no akufo do say o de kwa akoye fundraising we UK £100,000 now the coin no all bano ofi UK bano no okrani nsem £52,000 eno krampo no e ya man for pledges omo aye ano ho ba omo abo se se yenya sika ye the best send £52,000 £100,000
or the 100,000 equal to zero
wa fa hwe
zero
Steve Mallory num sika omo jeje man wo US or the talk am eslo usu Emma obetwi ka no Ghana ha.
We don't have that.
Me patch up Mr. Unye menye newscaster. And if you don't have I can prove to you. So discovery now na is we use no.
Me
Anything na menye newscaster na Mr.
Thank you.
Me ba ha menye newscaster. Untrol news ma me na ma.
Me police station free.
Saka no na is we use discovery bi na no use no. Steve Mallory no na koto ka no. Fifio for yata no na koto saka no. Say omo de beboa Akufo-Addo no say o de ba be ma eslowusu entisika ya de begru madam asede John Mahama enya ne first time wa wo be hu binie me ma ne history ebi kura book no kromo kenkan wie on be kwa kopie so sese wa broni kura bia na etwa de ka bosome enti omunya abotre na omunya meticulous because the rot is too much.
And I didn't talk about the oral going to down to the village.
Yes.
Oh.
I know I'm also.
But no this
you don't expect everything to be in one speech. You know, John is.
It's a
master.
But this way
you know how he operates. You know how John operates. So I mean, if you have such a president, you don't have any cause to worry. So on the road, you know.
Na Listowel na napoko etwa na semso Australia drain esi records etrese Bosia former president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo boy was far more than near President John Dramani Mahama in the previous 4 years, but delivery and nasa enyema oyema Ghana in that 4 years now onya less Bosiano is far better than the 8 years Nana Addo Akufo-Addo anya money even more than near President John Dramani Mahama in some 8 years back. Yeah, now I expected say he could have done more than near President John Dramani Mahama in some years back, but he failed woefully. Now Listowel.
You don't have any cause to worry. So on the road, you know, you must say because so 54 billion Ghana cedis John Mahama jail as Bosiabo. Now we share 4 years now or Mampenino. Now we share infrastructure. Ghana benefiting from that money, that quantum of 54 billion now. Now all the goods and any say Obietimiaji in excess of 700 billion within 8 years. Now 700 billion now or G, you know. You say a Juma Ben or this has 700 billion now, yeah. One Timmy Crunch, to say the John Mahama year and best 10% and now even less 10%. Then you should know, say, Sikano Fakesi and Ano, say the Biamekano, Eshenko Fobotum. And when he began discussing the rods about how much money or no air core or the jar Akufo-Addo Any dear no buy ya a kufa do dear Janon. A one of them shaming. Because even though I expect a senka a kufa do obey reckless no. Not meanings will be cut down to the bone and I said to the silver. Meanings a bear. And you know, Ghana you assemble the papa.
When it comes to our finances.
Now, on this can say that notwithstanding, no, or best I hear the home, I hear Juma. Now, I say I be paying, and I know Casano. What say, obey making sure say, obey expanding your infrastructural. I dear boss, na a Fabino mean why I'll bet me a fast way. But the son said, why you be painting, no GDS will bet me a idea a friend the big push. Okay, I say I done no from 2020 and 2024.
Yeah, 10 billion support.
Also, or the 10 billion ever share infrastructure
development. Yeah.
Now, what may be a choir who do a yankee to emu, ama a beer ufri, be a Kumase bank cryer. And yet, I feel a potholes are who do a beba. A beer free a year and crying air court voter. I was say, choir who do I did that them, Sebi O Cobuno, baby, Abba Fabia, Sa corridor routes, Ninano, Eastern corridor routes, Ninano. I was see a beam, no more. Tinina idea, Ura Mahama. Even though Obayano, or Magana Fu who say, well, I'm a 2 Sikabia of Futum. Impo get fund and then they share. A school sem ne man no Akufo-Addo de asia wo until 2036 or 37 no yentimi emfa yensa enkobo get farm mu enya sika bia enfiri I just say sika bia ye jeje ne kakra e bia ebetima aboaboa no etim dia ye bibi enti no se wo hwe
uka 2036 na ka be SONA na age at that time.
Oh,
that I know I did 92
me bon person yakopon be 180. I just want him to see. No, yeah, people say, Yankopon one, no, Sabi, on sure be free a memo papem. Now that be. So when you know the tune mafu. What I say, men press no, Yankopon man and Tanas and no ninch. No, you decide to say, any Sabi or Bakwasia difference a woman. So, medical can say the difference between MPP and NDC, no, John Mahama. That's the only difference. The leader no the show the difference. And you know, okay infrastructure no makuma tomiyem. Ebiom okay healthcare and a disease ahodwa sebi. Wana woniska. Oh say eya na empempi no ye kase bi at say national health insurance scheme no. MPP for ye can say bi say what do we call it? Sadia, social intervention.
Yeah.
Oh, there is no social intervention. We are seeing insurance. Insurance means social intervention. Yeah. Because a idea said you triaka.
Yeah, you pay premium.
Like Pastor Mensa Utabe mentioned, no. A be na why dream and no unim at the crowd walker. Until I say a social intervention. No, a buy no only be I just said ya woo. Or mambano or diamano. A government has nothing until you give it. And so national health insurance me who say are you no tiwa mu ye de na den sika wo futuom national health insurance no mo kapo no e discount ko to abankesim na mudi John Mahama say obaye national health insurance no cap no be ye free ho na sika e ko to sa futuo ni mu no wo de amagana fo etimi e de abo wo mo ayaresa ene ayarehwe e ho bra se national health insurance ye adwuma na se sebi o ma national health insurance card so na the hospital ya konkoma aduro bi akeke ye be ma aduro a e be sa yare e be ma ayarehwe ene ayaresa so enso etimi akontem enti sa nyoma ni nyina no waka ho asem
Listowel nana kusipoku kasano o kasafa President John Dramani Mahama nensema ore tudra efa agenda 11 no ho ya Listowel nana poku trese se woko na se tikese bo adwe anase owe adwe a wo bedwene se adwe no emre na otwen adwen asi Sagleme housing o se woko na se woko hu se Sagleme housing na odwene se woda sore ya no na Saglem housing abesiho. Name you need vision, you need planning, you need sources of revenue. Yeah, to me at their started project at the Abba Aviye. Yeah, or describe President John Dramani Mahama as a drinkers behind a year infrastructure. Na yentie sene Listowel e kan nse.
Osaka bibi fa eye adan ahodo a Ekufodo COVID bae obehye Ghana for bose obesie agenda first na 88 and ba 111 na sa agenda 111 no ohun empanifo se wudwi anka agu na wunsi dan wudwi anka agu na wunsi dan na nsani osi dan wo dem ansa na odi akosi asase so ansa na obepie se mi kosi dan no e wo se wutimi nya adwen a sebi eye John Mahama adwen ne bi edi hunu eneye etikese ewi adwen ho abeka sa adwen emre ukohu sagle mesesi ho no wa adwen abedwen se oh okata na mitie ya na esi ho but o planning ahead and who said there be answer na mesi sagle me no e wo se minya sika botini bi a ye de kwa ground breaking na sebio me kate soda kiti e wo se construction sase Ekufodo se yebo na COVID aba 2020 ni ye kwa election and also obesi maku 88 anso wow ye to aba ni wie ye no no sa kan say 88 ne kwa kan ni so obesi 111 no as at the time anajo Mahama kasa e wo mrase bedwam ra no na ba ko pempo enye adwuma
without it's not operational, it's completely operational.
The omo person omo tie no say miensa na Ekufodo etimi siye tio 111 otimi si miensa wo de yemfa eno ne eye sa e-blocks no enye mfa to ho. John Mahama spent only 4 years in government. 4 years,
less than 4 years.
Court no wo de fa court no ka ho wo de ni nyina no e ka ho na so 4 years wo de fa be say 4 years. 4 years no o promise Ghana for so obesi 200 your friend is saying e-blocks. As at the time I will free abamu no na pro na obedi ade as education minister
315
or say John Mahama see 47 no and we see the rest of them no unu sana John Mahama na as at the time I will free so no na 123 and ni nyina no ewo at the stages of completion.
Yeah.
Some of them had been completed.
Yes, 70%.
Well no me no kase no agenda 111 no almost 3 pe 8 years now bet tra ba mu nyina 3 pe no MP before na kan say one none is operation one MP before say Ekufodo aya de pa watimi esi 3 ne so a John Mahama actually Ghana for say ba ko kura ni wa ya adwuma
not operational, none of it is
yeah ba ko kura ni wa ya adwuma etimi busa me wo say
promise 111
who so the $400 million and akwa kweshem $400 million no and na John Mahama say say $400 million no say Ekufodo kura tene ne ho say or the see eye your friend is saying asupiti ana
no complete
ma yetimi ayo operational enke mu be 24 and enke betimi ayo
because each one was $18 million completed and fitted and working.
Yes,
because $18 million for one.
Now none of them is operational.
Yeah.
So where is the money?
They shared it amongst themselves and they dissipated it.
Segana for timinya botre. Segana for timinya botre. Na sebi omode aban ni mienu gu nsani ani a. Eni kwen Segana ni bi a wodone man. Enya akomatoye mo se ye wade bi efre ni MPP na makogina ho amede me sia akotim so se mato abama no. Obi obeye se bi oye mambolo ni. Because se uhwe ekwanya Ekufodo ni nabusuafo ni na yonkofo ni na points e dey on my way afaso any the level of ripping off, the level of embezzlement, the stealing, 81,000 names young akoswa how and was so young to so the kind of say are still talking this is na your taxpayers money ya dj and then say sikana yesi e bi kosi agenda 111 no ebinum afesika na di I don't expect say a better lamentation. To say the mame, Patricia PJ can. Any question said to Mahama, His Excellency will just have your way, Emmanuel Yatra said the Muedino Muniko.
Listowel Nana Poku Kasano. Osambre a word of caution, Emma, President John Dramani Mahama, and Afesuno, NDC, Amanyo Kuno. Efa Kwanya, the previous government, Afaso, a repe Ghana. A Kwanya Mafaso, a luti Ghana. A Kwanya, Oma Fasua, Omudi huge sum of money. Eura project bit say agenda 111. Ya Omotrase, Oma complete a 3, but none of them is operational. Ya Obisa say, Sikano Ewahe. And intino Otrese, my President John Dramani Mahama, and Mamme, father for all. Tesenie, your president, when ya nebebiko, John Evans Fifi at a mills, a year, some years back. Ya and ama some politicians anya the guts eteho without facing a year prosecution.
I don't know Professor Mills and ma the level of impunity and you know basically they could steal and say they said they are being on tete word monkey cancer no. Say they should investigate and get to the bottom of each one of them because and yes what be kakeke and was saying we not chrono na koso na yetimi ehu we mo ya konfo no na mani nyina dead magana fo nyina ehu last but not the least our kan ya mani je yenra hwe say obi pe adwuma we polling station executive we executive of MPP na wo tie bia tie asem we ne fa se bi mu aba na se nyansa wo mu a efi ne kuro wo dana wo dwen a wo badwen yie wo tifie wo ne adwuma ye obi anya wo tumi a wo de ma no to abama no ababam ya appoint na manako NSS gift your worry no 5 kilos me city say me nka say oye mo bottom bacho
personal way dey
me pacho
you no free on
me order you free machine why the thing say media the man
Alisa please
okay order na me city say mo
na recently what says scandal be akoso in NSS ya omo trade the number of ghost names over 800,000 yeah inflicting into the national service lister now omodis trinsika alpha sumase eno na Listowel Nana Poku atoto bi amane gifty or worry ya otre ekwan ofa so ebenya asa position no ya wotra se maame frima opare na afenso no other MPP gurus bi eka ho na tie sene Listowel Nana Poku ekasaye
you are here for me. I'm a button. Now, who has any pana or no babemu? Atimi, at the woo dear babemu, atimi who paid my amount. Sikana, Omoji, 700 each, no. While multiplying by Nipa 81,000. Hey, every Busumi Biano, more than 50 million Ghana cedis. Nobody had no, Sunny Pan, what do you say on no quantum? Why didn't cotton now? Mami free more pare kan ho na account mo our board no so Nana B okay enti wo de enti Nana B so when I talk about the criminal syndicate of family and friends you see they did not come for any reason but John 10:10 or before Magis will be we anu akum no say very well enti message say e mani nya te say John Mahama ba be kan keke oh, the Magana for a before the bit near Badan. Yeah. And they say, I say we like to discuss the Obiaye. Think of Fugum. Ma answer now say, now this old dirty, then thou say, but then you go to prison. I'm telling you, make away. Ama forget
na Listowel Nana Poku etwa nensem so no say mayen doubt President John Dramani Mahama ne fight against corruption na yemfa Abuga Pele enye example na oye President John Dramani Mahama ne chocho mucho na mom sika fa nensa ase no oma emra eno no ediye enentino obi a wade bi da no okase obeya yenye no echenye
hwe say John Mahama na da fupa ne your friend is Abuga Pele. Thank you. Now Abuga Pele akoye bone. Yes. Now man for doubt to say John, this is your brother. Yes. You can't do that to your brother. I say no, he's my brother, but it's a national fund. Anytime the cost of the law to him. It's a state fund. Yes. I mean, it's not my personal money.
Only Abu Bakr say about parliament to say.
Your man is there. Wafa. O man in Yamedia.
Sure, JM.
Me yasabi. Obi a me sure man so. Ena makofa me nua ba abam. So wo mra mehwe efa bi mame. Ana dina koto jida. Sika ya de sha ne nsa no. Afa ne nsa ase. Afa ne nsa ase dia na chese ne nsam nwunu. Na nipa so ne nsam nwunu no. Ya mane nko. Na sesabi abuga pelempo etimi anya ne nsunsun aso
Philip Asibit ni na akọ.
Etimi se. Ko ya de adwuma na se o mo sa no. Obi ti se Dominica Yemi doctor a wo boni din. Hwe. There are people who have different thoughts about him because they feel say or you be too calm. But they be na me kai omo say me am ofakofo and the boo baby say ensuo nwunu and the friend penyon so hie. Etime sere mo say ono wa doctor or certificate. Akufo or a lawyer but only certificate. Etime sere mo say wo de hwe team na wo de omo ya adwuma no. Wo de hwe obabunu na wo ka ne ho na Enra okọ be
just same side wa busy
wo de tie ndie ni yasa
who many for justice same side
at the same lawyer ya say Supreme Court Johnny Kolendi
yeah
anu de muka na asema na mbuafu kakra because me don't for pa
adanfo
enya me
no so na do law report ni man na do didi ni woni menu and the catch public
no I can't say
catch public no you run na do nsemu a the god law reports are do didi no
but I can't say it here
so you
see say omani nko madwuma ne ho na yentia kronfo no se wo che kronfo no mpo na wantimi anya kwan aga na ni na ko abeto ne yam what take one for me so a quite be as to it's in excess of about 90% of the accrued money. Because a baba ama said your mama can't say you're freezing for assets no. So what's it for Riata? He said for the ma aquatic company say Omodi be ambulance then repair center. Now ambulance back your man $137,000.
So be said that say car no
sikano etimi to ambulance mienu ye so fan kwara repairs na say nipa we ono truck rat say obeba me OSP no me ndal to the oye because I know what he went through almost at some point he nearly lost his life etimi sremo say mum ye nyina ye ntanachi say ye ba be bo nachi no eye ade ankofo na sesama look ankofo na sesama we will be diverse amongst ourselves. Yeah. Let's focus and make sure we support the OSP on every course. Yes, he has not tried in the past, but you could not have tried. He could not have tried in the past because Akufo-Addo has not had his way. It's less remo. Mumi nyina ye mwa wo mo. Obi bia wo anti-corruption agency bia mu no. Mumi anta wo machi, ni ye mwa mo chidom. Na sebi yesi aboa ne ntakra na ma ne ho ye fe na ntakra aboa ne so de enka fa nyinam kwatere kwa ye mo machi dom ye nka o mo ho na bibia o mo hia from the public no ye nyina public na namu ni ye nta o machi na ye mo enough support because
na Listowel na napoku etwa nensem so no o say mama ya mo ne okoche kronfo no ho ban anyesa kronfo no ebeto ahye ne so awia no ama ono so no adane krofo. I say, Listowel and Napoku etrese mumma yeni enko the governance of President John Dramani Mahama. Yeman evidences, fact, support, data, and a dia ebetimi abuano amana retrieval NSC kabia the previous government no eluti ya no. Ya wokoti kronfo no say ya money ho ban ya ya kronfo no kura be wiana ma ono so adare kronfo. It mess so na na kwisi. Let's say me mo ho ban. We cannot be PROs for thieves.
Yeah, you understand.
Anybody who say man criticizing Ora no. Their criticism was to the effect that they wanted to be PROs for thieves.
Yeah.
But John Mahama, as wise and shrewd as he is, Ora no, all man bemu mpono. No one who says or chase or ba bemu a. And confirm be kwa ya ma be du baby no. Ora for no kwa ka say fade akoma omo a, omo fama. But the time I can say wo be bia fabra no. Na Ora for no in their readiness no MPP for na nkoso bu afu omo aho because omo lose election enti wo ma ye lose ye no ye de hu do si abekwa akoma Ora for no say na omo try so omo ka omo ho abom no ebi mu anu omo ho what must say on the wit that John Mahama has and so now no they have enough to search for and and also recovery, it's not easy.
That's in Listo.
How much did they say they have to recover? In excess of $20 billion. Oh.
Very well.
How much were we looking for from IMF?
3 billion.
So how many times of 3 billion are in 20 billion?
6 to 7 times.
Very well, I'll say Alisa Nelson Listowel and Akwesi Poku for that fantastic submission live. Well, you have a few minutes. You have just 5 minutes to go. To mention the 2 mama. 5 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Now, after 2 minutes. You start for me, Alisa, and Alisa for me. You for 1 minute.
No president, no ba parliament, no. And any person, and so sorry, no buy a constitution and a shen. Buy and so buy any quite passo. I bet can a kuma moasem, or count mine. I've been pay kitano. A true and clear picture about the city. Sisiano, Akaya citizens. We have to come along with what he has said. Our actions to our environment when it comes to sanitation issues. We must be more responsible under this new government. Don't be selfish. Don't be inward looking. Try and help. Let's live in that spirit of newness. Say Abba. Now me send America no. Me de asidake sebe mampen mfwa. Omo advising, omo pushing, omo propping it up. Because we show in many be Okaya, the international community, no more boom tinko, they were happy with the kind of things he was saying. We be to me as a coffee video. Inti Ogabe das ni akwenya na Mr. National Security for Kibi Technical Institute. Kibi Technical Institute. Minsa da minsa yem National Security for Muti ni amon koho go there Community Development Director school nation local government ase. Obiafa school who say any personal property and for some months now me no am frame video call say man pata omo an kan toko be si school morning nti mesre me bunko to je mesre o to the necessary action must be taken in that school to replace the president.
But I think say me
for it me ACP Cephas Atta
Mugabe ugo bo Ghana
the na kwase fosu akọ
na religious affairs cry to be bomb power
the na kwase fosu akọ na oda so gambaga he na be transfer na kwa
obeba akra be depend dachi
red ninja also no chiao
we
I mean so bonga yo
recruit grant won't qualify. Mugabe, me who say a future be free, me papa, Duncan Williams Waba. And your future papa. Appointee Bia Yafa a Juma, Tomama for a Juma, at the teacher Ghana for to a bunny boom. Or Duncan Williams Naba, a bacope. A democracy moon and a sofa, any now sorry ba, Ubia 1 vote, a Unyamianim, Casa Amen. Amen. A future no the mama and your future papa and free and compound. Listen. Miss Lau, Bia, me patron, I mean, we are not discussing. No, Papa Chow. It's not a topic, but I need to caution people or say, will be a appointee with your mama Bemuno. Don't pay evil with evil, me patron. Sad in your future papa. Bia, why your mama Boneno for Bonnie Chianaka? Prison for transformation. Prison for transformation.
Thank you.
Mummy and Tinko for Kogum. South of your now, over there, Bano, and Nuna, Sa, Sofo Bempabi, Kodo Bempa, Kodo Boate Bempa, or say Don Mahama, Yan Twaba, Massa, the teaching Kofogum. Naki Twaba, your mamma saw me. Yet you have Twabaso Matin Kofogum. You were doing saying, you suffer what you might and say until I'll kick us answer. Miss Samuel, I'm more beer and fast for to the papa. And I may offer him about being in our say, my Fabon into a baby, Sabon in Jaboni can wait your bonny on the iron man, you have Fabon into a mocha. I say, now, there was a mamma who may have bonny. I have mamma and ne say Hajj village. Hajj village, no. Hajj village na wabi no. Besre. Say Mumiafa aseda enikabia ema do Mahama.
Atabil. I love Alisa's jacket. Nice man. This is coming from Akogan. Welcome back. I'll be happy to see you this weekend. Alisa Nelson, thank you. Listo, thank you. News is next. Word.
Enia wote ye Listowel nana poku Alisa and Afenso no Mugabe Mase on my reaction to the SONA and also the State of the Nation address delivered by the President John Dramani Mahama some few days back. Na utie kwanya omo faso praise John Dramani Mahama about the State of the Nation address na order to jana uncomparable. Ya omo charge President John Dramani Mahama say man meye father for all. Obia emra was eneni dino omoneni eni man meye political witch hunting. Obi ha ya abo oban ne krono eno no constitution no ema ho kwan say yema emra eneno eni. And same way, ne and some hodo be na omode tuja for adventure ebra comment section no. And some Listowel na kusi poku ede tuja no. When no eya adwen. Ya ordinary ekwanya na adona kwa akufado efa so manage NPP fund and as a internal funds are reflected to how or handle Ghana. Ya the answer no ebeson ha. In fact, Listowel na kusi poku ene Alisa akasa bebre na memma men kasa enwa nemo niemeka atra this administration led by President John Dramani Mahama ne cabinet say to me ewo expiry date say wonya to me na ye catcher say ko na koye na sane wo ye ne kane na echa say kane no wo ye adwuma pa na ye pese woto awadwuma pa so na emom ye catcher wo say ko na hwe na wanya na tesane wo ye ne kane na echa say kane no wambo wo homode yie kra enintinu enko repeat ne wo ye kane no. In fact, the 4 years of President John Dramani Mahama no was far better than the 8 years of former President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. Enunti na Ghana for yato aba emano say ombra na ometoto enema ye sene ebeya the country will move in the right direction. Enunti no among kaise political party and I said to me ewo expiry date. Afensu no se wudi bone a prosecution ewo ho se yam prosecute wo kra na ekwanya nipa anase ensema nipa ebeka afa wo no enye asempa in records yebetimi atro asembone ato so amanaka ho forever and ever ya yebeje so say amen. There is no eraser and I said there is no ink ya ebetimi a erase saya sa bad name a yebetro afa ho efa wo governance and I say you dealings and I say ekwanya wo fa so handle the brebia ye de share wonsa memma me kasa enwa ye de ansem no ebeso ha. Subscribe to channel no bell notification no na share ma afofro ensa enkebi for adventure ebra comment section makra
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV.